Hello, friends and enemies. The topic of today's video is Godlikeland, a compilation album by Antofagasta, Chile-based gothic alternative rock band TheLastGod, featuring their releases from 1994 to 2002. According to their Bandcamp, they started in 1992 and are still around to this day. TheLastGod is made up of members Mauricio Barrios, Oscar Brain, and Marcos Puregini. They describe themselves as influenced by bands like The Cure and The Mission. As stated, this album is a compilation album over the course of 9 years. As a result, there is some change in sound over the course of the 12 songs, indicating the change in style over the years. That being said, there are still some motifs that remain throughout, so you can still tell it's the same band. Sometimes they lean more into the general alternative rock with some gothic influences, while other times they are more solidly in the goth category. I think what differentiates them from a lot of more post-punk goth type bands is they are, through the years, consistently more guitar-driven than bass-driven. There is a more prominent bass in some songs than others, but overall the guitar is to the front of the line. The influence by The Cure is pretty obvious in the sound of the lead guitar in many of their songs, that sort of high-pitched swirl. There seems to be some keyboard in there as well to give us some additional sound, giving us another layer. Most of the songs are more down-tempo in nature. The vocals have that goth resonance, but are neither that super deep groan or the high-pitched shriek you hear from a lot of male goth singers. It's just sort of a normal-pitched talk sing. All the songs on this compilation are in English for those of you Anglo-parlantes who want to sing along with the music you're listening to. The lyrics are largely focused on sort of mystical topics like alchemy, the universe, and various plants used as metaphors for emotional situations. Something that those of you ethereal goth fans will undoubtedly appreciate, even if this is pretty different from ethereal goth sound-wise. I think that is definitely a common trait with 90s and early 2000s goth, the era which these songs are all from, that whole mystical, fantastic subject matter and lyrics to convey emotions. So that was Godlikeland by TheLastGod. If you want to listen to this band or follow them on social media, their links are all listed down in the description below. If you want to follow me elsewhere on social media, my Linktree is in the description as well. In my Linktree, you'll also find that I now have a Ko-fi account in case you want to support me that way. Until next time, bye now.